Hey guys, hello and welcome to Digital Priya Lectures. We are learning about the characteristic of living organism. In this video, we will discuss about next characteristics of living organism. In our last video, we have discussed metabolism and reproduction. In this video, we will discuss about homeostasis, consciousness, adaptation, depth. Okay. So now, what is homeostasis? Homeostasis is basically stability of our body, either in temperature or in ionic balance of our body. Okay, so we will discuss homeostasis. What is homeostasis? Homeostasis refers to stability, balance or equilibrium within a cell or a body. Okay, it refers to stability of our body, stable. Okay, it is the maintenance of constant and favorable internal environment condition suitable for functioning of our body. That conditions which are favorable to our body, this is constant and favorable. Okay, so it is of two types, thermoregulation and osmoregulation. It can be known as thermostasis. Okay, so what is thermoregulation? Thermoregulation is basically stability of temperature. When our body temperature becomes cool, it causes hypothalamus to stimulate thyroxine, which is released from thyroid, which increases our body metabolic rate and provides us energy in the form of heat. Okay, and when our body is warm, either it is hotter temperature, cause hypothalamus to inhibit thyroxine, which decreases our metabolic rate of our body, so that it can reduce heat production or energy production. Okay, now we will discuss osmoregulation. What is osmoregulation? Osmoregulation basically occurs in our kidney, in our nephron, which is present in kidney, where water and NaCl balance occur. Basically, NaCl is a ion, Na plus Cl negative. Okay, now we will discuss about adaptation. Before that we will discuss about consciousness. Okay, what is consciousness? Consciousness is basically commonly known as awareness. What is awareness? Aware to our environment. Living organisms responds to stimuli. What is stimuli? Stimuli is physical changes, chemical changes or biological changes in our environment to which we respond. Okay, now we will discuss about adaptation. What is adaptation? Adaptation simply means adjusting successfully in its environment. Living organism adjust towards environment, so it is called adaptation. Now, adaptation have to be beneficial or inheritable. They have to be beneficial and inheritable, so that organism can alive in its environment. It can enhance the survival and breeding rate. Adaptation can increase the survival and breeding rate. Okay, it is of two types. What are they? They are short-term adaptation and long-term adaptation. Short-term adaptation is basically for small period. Okay, in this we have shown about marine adaptation. In the marine life, fishes adapt towards water so that they can swim. They have streamlined body, swim bladder, tail. so that they can easily move in the water. So now we will discuss short-term adaptation. What is short-term adaptation? Short-term adaptation, it is also called hibernation or estivation. What is hibernation? Hibernation. What is hibernation? Hibernation basically known as winter sleep. In winters, some animals go for a sleep period. They doesn't metabolize in their body, and estivation is basically called summer sleep. Some organism in summers go for a small period of sleeping. Okay, most amphibians, reptiles, and mammals shows this property. Okay, some mammals show this property. In this condition, metabolism slow down. Metabolic rate slow down of our body because they don't need energy at that time sleeping period. Okay, organism use stored energy. They use stored energy to live. Okay, living organisms use stored energy during their hibernation or estivation. Okay, here we are shown polar bear, which shows hibernation in winter sleep. Okay, now we will discuss long-term adaptation. What is long-term adaptation? Claws of different birds are well adapted for their perching habits, like swimming in duck, running in ostrich, and perching in pigeon. Running ostrich, you have seen that ostrich have very strong legs. They can run very fast. Okay, biggest largest bird in our world is ostrich. You can see here ostrich. It is the largest bird in the world, but he cannot fly. So it have large legs which are strong also. Okay, strong also. So guys, that's all. In our next video we will discuss about depth. So for that, please subscribe our channel and tap on like button. So thank you.